Coming to you live, it's me, Mrs. Dallas, Texas Plus America. My name is Shannon Gooden-Howard. Everyone calls me Goody, and you should too, because I don't answer to my government name in public. I'm a 33-year-old, happily married newlywed. I have a 9-year-old son, and we live in a 2-bedroom apartment here in Dallas, Texas. Well, really in Lancaster, Texas. It's like a suburb of Dallas. I'm special. So special. Describe myself, huh? I mean, there's not much to tell. I'm just your average, everyday beauty queen, super awesome, hairstyling, forensic accounting, intimacy consulting, HIV and AIDS, crime fighting, 9-year-old son raising, happily newly married, looking crazy, super dope, busy, run-of-the-mill superhero. Yeah, that about sums it up. Superhero.
It's just amazing how inspirational, motivational she is.
A great person, beautiful spirit, just real infectious personality.
I have great respect for Shannon Gooden-Howard because she is courageous, outspoken, loving, has a very beautiful personality, and whenever she is around, the atmosphere is congenial.
Her personality is so awesome and outgoing that you couldn't miss her, and you couldn't help but to love her.
And I know Shannon, aka Goody, for a few years now. We've done a lot of amazing community work together, as well as I've been able to watch her do events for AIDS awareness in Dallas.
Goody is a selfless, caring individual. She's multifaceted.
Anyone who's met her, you already know, you fall directly in love. She's a great person, super likable.
Hey everyone, your Miss Texas 2013 here. So I have had the pleasure of knowing Shannon Gooden-Howard since the Texas Plus America pageant this past March. And I will tell you that getting to know her has been one of the most blessed experiences that I have had throughout this entire experience. And I would say one of the main reasons why I think Good and Stuff is so awesome is because she didn't know me from anybody, but she took me under her wing, and when she knew that I was coming from out of town for the pageant, she mailed me her packing list, and she told me how to get there and how to get the t-shirt for it too, and I laughed the whole way there. She is an incredibly awesome person, and I truly feel blessed to know her and call her one of my sister queens.
She's just phenomenal. I love going to her Facebook page, reading her motivational posts.
It's been years now, and she's still one of the greatest women that I've ever met, one of the greatest women I've ever known.
She is very personable, and I commend her on all that she's accomplished thus far.
I went to the University of Houston, and I think what probably solidified our friendship is that Shannon came to my rescue one night when I got waste-faced. And I'm pretty sure that she saved my life that night because I was done, and there's absolutely no telling where I would have ended up and what was going to happen. So that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship, and from there she has been a friend, a sister, a confidant, a hairstylist, an interior decorator, and so many other things in my life. And I'm very proud of the woman that she is, the mother that she is, and she's an example to me, and I think to many women who she comes into contact with, of intellect and integrity and leadership.
So Clarence, tell the people in camera phone land why your mom is so awesome.
Well, she's creative. And another thing is she's funny. And the other thing is she's sweet.
How I met my amazing wife Shannon, Erin Leah, Gooden-Howard. We actually had mutual friends. We met through Twitter first. Someone thought that I was very funny, and they thought that she was very funny, and they thought that we would be hilarious if we hung out together, because we made those people laugh so much that of course we make them laugh together.
We met during a photo shoot when my husband and I shot her wedding, and we became friends ever since. I am honored to know such a woman.
She's just the type of person that you want to be around, and the type of person you want to talk to and get to know.
She is a wonderful person, kind spirit, very educational. She enjoys teaching others and helping others, and that is so awesome.
She brings a lot of attention and education to intimacy, so that's a needed area in our community as well.
She effortlessly blends in and stands out simultaneously. Goodie's very dedicated and passionate about everything that she lends her heart to.
She's just by far one of the best women that I've ever met.
I mean, when you think of mommy, what do you think?
I think it's sweet, funny, and creative.
Okay, that is such a pageant answer. That is such a pageant answer. This is not a pageant. This is an actual, people want to know what, like, about mommy. So it's really hard for me to talk about myself. I need you to tell the people in camera phone land. Do you need some push-ups?
No.
Are you sure? I can pull over.
She's a lovely person, best friend, my buddy. Like we have fun.
She's also participated in the local hip-hop scene in Dallas. She's always on the scene. She's always supporting local artists. And I've just been fortunate to be friends with this really awesome woman. She's a powerful entity. As soon as she's in the room, she lights up the room.
She's been a relationship counselor for me in helping me through situations. And she's a friend. And I am glad to say that I know her. Sometimes I'm
Easy with jealous of the wit. I have to step my game up, but you know better, you do better, and you are who you hang out with. So that makes me good.
My mom is so dope because she's the awesomest mom in the world.
I love that this pageant doesn't highlight plus size women that are dynamic. It highlights dynamic women that happen to be plus size. And I think that just that simple change in the sentence structure makes a really big difference on how we're perceived, how we perceive ourselves, and how we're received. Well, I met Michelle Anderson, which is Ms. Plus America 2011, at an HIV benefit. We were doing a fashion show for HIV and AIDS awareness. And I loved her energy, and I asked her and the other ladies to come be hostesses for a event that I was doing for HIV and AIDS awareness for National Black AIDS Awareness Day. I had Lamont Rucker and Tommy Ford coming through, and it was like a happy hour, like a ladies' night. So I wanted all the pageant girls to make sure that all of my guests had red ribbons on for awareness. And I met all the girls, and they were so nice and so sweet. And they were like, "Oh, honey, you need to be in this pageant," and da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, well, whatever. I wasn't really interested, to be honest. And all the girls were so sweet, and we just kept interacting. And I decided that I did like the energy that they had together. It did seem genuine. It wasn't that typical pageant girl smile in your face, but break your shoes when you're not looking type thing. And so because they represented a genuineness to me, I decided I was going to go ahead and try to do the pageant. Well, like most women, I like to shop. I shop online so much that I know my debit card number by heart. I love to go out with my friends. I love to go out with my husband. He is so fun, and we do a lot together. First thing, if I come somewhere by myself, people are like, "Where's Tazama?" I love to dance. I'm always moving. Love to dance. I like to do things with my son, take him out for ice cream, go to the park, play kickball, stuff like that. I know these hobbies probably don't sound really awesome to most people, but I love just taking time out of my busy life to enjoy my life. I read a quote somewhere that said, "Don't spend so much time making a living that you forget to make a life." And I took that to heart, because I felt like at that point, I felt like I was actually doing that. So I wanted to stop and smell the roses. I would have to say that my favorite part of my personality is my sense of humor, because I have been through so much in my life that I've watched some of the things that I've been through crumble other people, literally. And I'm just so thankful and grateful for the spirit and the energy that I have, that, I mean, if you can't make a joke about something, then, you know, you probably take things too seriously and you're not enjoying your life. I will say, I have two favorite parts of my body. And one is my mouth. My other favorite part of my body is my legs. I love my legs.
The talent is an optional competition that has a separate entry fee. So I won't be participating in any of the optional competitions because they don't apply directly towards your sport for the crown. If the talent competition was somehow integrated into the quest for the crown, I would do a spoken word piece, a performance poem piece.
Honestly, the biggest deal for me as far as the pageant was concerned was twofold. Watching my mouth, because I cuss like a sailor, and apparently profanity in pageantry is frowned upon. And wearing makeup. I very much consider myself a natural beauty, and I see the humor in that as I'm applying mascara right now. But prior to this pageant, I'd worn makeup 4 times in my life, and each time it was applied by a professional for a special occasion. I have had to learn how to apply makeup to myself for this pageant, and that has been the biggest undertaking for me as far as the pageant is concerned. Let's get it clear. My sister queens, we don't call each other competition, we are sister queens. Because when you enroll and when you participate in a pageant, you know that there's only one crown in your division. And you know that there's a chance that you're not going to get that crown. So you have to go in with the mentality that I'm here to represent myself. I'm not in competition with anyone but myself. And just focus on enjoying the experience. I don't look at it as competition. I think the biggest gap, or the reason that I would stand out maybe more than someone else, would be my personal style and my sense of humor. It's my ability to communicate. I think I'm a successful communicator, and a lot of times I don't know that others aren't that way. Okay, so this is my Mrs. Dallas, Texas Plus America sash and crown. Here's my crown. I competed. I have natural hair, which means that I don't have any chemicals or relaxer or anything. So it's really just like a big curly afro kind of thing. And a lot of the girls are natural in the pageant, but they somehow kind of feel that they can't compete with curly hair. They want to straighten it and everything like that. So I decided to make a statement and compete with my natural hair. I didn't press it. I didn't relax it. I didn't do any of those things. And I'm kind of overwhelmed because I've never seen my crown in my fro like this, and it makes me so happy. I think it's important that we highlight different types of beauty, and I think this pageant really does that. And so in an effort to highlight the different variations of what beautiful can be, I thought that competing with my curly hair was important because it just represented one more facet of what beauty is. And I was very, very proud to do that. But again, Mrs. Dallas, Texas Plus America, crown, sash, love it, work. So thank you very much for spending a little time with me. I hope you got what you needed from this little video that was really, really hard for me to get to do, to kind of talk about myself. But again, I am Shannon Gooden-Howard, your Mrs. Dallas, Texas Plus America. Be good or be good at it.